Vince Gill has everything an artist could dream of: fame, fortune, 22 Grammy Awards, and the respect of Nashville. Yet beneath the smooth voice and charming stage presence lies a life marked by profound loss. Behind every love song and heartfelt melody is a man who has endured tragedies that could shatter anyone. From the death of his older brother to a marriage strained by illness, Vince's personal journey has been as complex as his music. Now at 68, he continues to face challenges while sharing his gift with the world, proving resilience can coexist with vulnerability. Early life in Norman, Oklahoma. Vince Gill was born in Norman, Oklahoma in the late 1950s, a quiet town where life moved slowly and music came from living rooms rather than grand stages. His childhood home was filled with sound, but also shaped by ordinary hardships. His father, J. Stan Gill, was a lawyer by day and a musician by night, strumming guitar and banjo to relax after long hours. His mother, Jareen, added harmonies and the gentle tones of the harmonica. Music was the family's daily thread, connecting them through struggles, joys, and losses, planting the earliest seeds for Vince's lifelong devotion to song. A childhood steeped in music. At the age of 5, Vince received his first guitar from his grandmother. He learned to play Old Shep, fumbling through the notes, but discovering the joy of storytelling through music. Family evenings often revolved around the radio, listening to the Grand Ole Opry or emerging rock and roll hits. Vince explored the dobro, fiddle, mandolin, and bass as he grew older. His first teacher, outside the family, Julian Atkins, recognized his rare talent and emphasized both skill and discipline. Music became more than a pastime. It became a mission, a way for the shy young boy to express emotions too complex for words. The bond with his older brother, Vince's half-brother, Bob Cohen, born in 1945, played a formative role in his life. 12 years older, Bob was Vince's first musical companion, sharing long hours playing guitar and singing along to the radio. He understood Vince's shyness, curiosity, and quiet fears in a way few could. Bob's presence gave Vince confidence, and the two even performed on a local radio station together. That moment, modest as it was transformative. Vince later recalled that he felt fearless with Bob beside him, experiencing the first taste of music reaching beyond their home. This bond would leave a lasting imprint on his heart. Tragedy strikes. Bob's accident. In 1967, tragedy upended Vince's childhood. Bob, at 22, suffered a serious car accident, leaving him in a coma for 3 months. Doctors feared he might never wake, but Bob survived. Though with lasting brain damage, this devastating event forced Vince and his family to confront mortality and fragility early. The accident deepened family bonds and strengthened Vince's understanding of life's precarious nature. While music had always been an escape, it now became a lifeline, a way to process grief, hope, and resilience. Vince's artistry would forever carry the echoes of these early losses, shaping the emotional depth of his later work. Personal challenges and love. Vince Gill's adult life has not been free from personal struggle. His marriage has faced trials, including serious health concerns affecting his wife, Amy, and family members. These challenges reminded him that love is not about avoiding pain, but navigating it together. Despite hardships, Vince and Amy celebrated 25 years of marriage in 2025, demonstrating that quiet companionship and mutual care can withstand life's trials. These experiences have infused his music with authenticity, allowing listeners to connect deeply with his songs about love, loss, and perseverance. Vince's life is a testament to enduring through suffering while holding on to hope. A career built on dedication. From his early days in Oklahoma to the bright lights of Nashville, Vince Gill's career has been marked by discipline and integrity. At school, he carried his guitar everywhere, playing for friends during recess, slowly realizing that music was both his passion and his purpose. As he honed his craft on multiple instruments, he developed a reputation for sincerity and technical excellence. Vince never chased superficial fame. His focus was storytelling and emotional connection. This dedication set him apart in an industry increasingly driven by trends, allowing him to build a career that would be celebrated for decades without compromising his artistic values. Conflicts and convictions. Vince Gill's principles sometimes put him at odds with peers and trends in the music industry. He admired icons like Chris Christopherson, but rejected the idea that recklessness equaled art. His refusal to participate in certain tributes was not personal, but rooted in respect for music and truth. Similarly, Vince criticized the stadium-era commercialization of country music, expressing concern that the genre was losing its storytelling essence. He viewed pop-oriented hits like Achy Breaky Heart as a symptom of shallow trends, fearing they overshadowed the emotional depth and craft that he had worked so hard to preserve throughout his career. A new chapter. 50 years from home tour. At 68, Vince Gill is far from slowing down. In 2026, he embarked on the 50 Years from Home tour, a celebration of his 5-decade-long career. Beginning in Orlando, Florida, and spanning 14 cities, the tour included a 6-night residency at the legendary Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, the mother church of country music. Vince's performances combined classic hits with new material from his 50 Years from Home EP series, blending past and present. The tour represents more than entertainment. It is a personal reflection on the journey from a small-town boy to a Nashville icon, honoring the stories, losses, and joys that shaped him. Continuing creativity and advocacy. Even after decades in the spotlight, Vince Gill continues to create. His album Oki showcases his willingness to tackle difficult topics, social issues, racial discrimination, child abuse, and personal faith, rather than focusing solely on love songs. Critics have praised its authenticity, and it underscores Vince's enduring commitment to using music as a vehicle for truth and empathy. At 68, he continues to perform with vigor, compose songs with purpose, and connect with audiences in meaningful ways. His career proves that artistry can evolve without losing its soul, and that a musician can remain relevant by embracing both experience and honesty. Legacy of resilience. Vince Gill's life is marked by an undercurrent of loss and worry, yet it is also defined by resilience and devotion. Memories of his brother, concerns for loved ones, and frustrations with an evolving industry could have discouraged him, but instead, they fuel his art. Each performance is an acknowledgement of life's fragility and a celebration of its beauty. Vince's story demonstrates that enduring hardship does not diminish joy, it enriches it. Through music, he has turned pain into empathy, loneliness into connection, and challenges into inspiration, leaving a legacy that transcends awards and charts. Conclusion: a life in song. Vince Gill's journey shows that even a life filled with acclaim can harbor deep pain. Yet through loss, love, and unwavering dedication, he has crafted a career that resonates with millions. At 68, he continues to perform, create, and connect with audiences, proving that music can heal both the artist and the listener. Vince Gill's story is one of endurance, integrity, and the power of song to transform hardship into beauty. His life reminds us that every day is a new chapter, every melody a chance to share emotion, and every listener a companion on the journey of the human heart.